not since Zenyatta made this her playground at Hollywood Park have we heard the sections up in the grandstand here at Betfair Hollywood Park rattle like that. Betfair has a number of groups that come out to the racetrack, but a very special group was here today. Owner J. Paul Redham of I'll Have Another has a company called Cash Call. He had a lot of those employees out when that horse won the Santa Anita Derby. They could not travel to Pimlico, but they came out here to Betfair Hollywood Park as a group to watch I'll Have Another, and that was their reaction in the Preakness.
There was only about 300 of them at Santa Anita. Yeah, I think there's about 400 here up here in the grandstand. Absolutely phenomenal effort. Great race. Good for Paul Redham. And boy, we're heading to a Belmont now with hopefully a chance of getting a Triple Crown winner.
There's another part to the story.
Yep.
Young jockey Mario Gutierrez. You saw the reaction from the jocks room cheering him on in the Kentucky Derby. What did it look like today when they came down the stretch? Bodemeister clinging to the lead with Mike Smith and Mario Gutierrez, and I'll Have Another breathing down their neck to the wire. Here's what it's looked like in the Betfair Hollywood Park jocks room. Look, I mean, both guys are popular in the jocks room, Mike Smith and Mario Gutierrez, but there's something about a kid who's never been there and is now doing it. I mean, Paulie, the closest thing I can think to is when we had 4 channels on our television, and it was, I think it was like a Zenith or whatever, with just like 4 buttons, and watching Steve Cawthon as a teenager do something no one thought was possible, sweep the Triple Crown.
Well, here's a kid that was in Vancouver, Canada a year ago, and now is going to be going to Belmont in 3 weeks, hoping everything comes out of this race okay, and going for history in a Triple Crown. And the best horse won the race. I thought Mike Smith gave Bodemeister an unbelievable ride. He did all he could do. They were by far the 2 best horses going in the race. They showed that. And I'll Have Another was about 4 wide on the turn, and I think Mario made sure he stayed out of trouble there. And there you see the ice cold exacta we gave last night, Simon. $18.60. I mean,